blessed be friends. It's another wonderful day, so just smile and be happy. Today we kick off towards Caba Garden Cafe. The sky's still dim as we rode out in southward San Pedro Laguna. The world was quiet. The streets flowed perfect conditions for what promised to be a short but meaningful morning ride. Our day began with the gentle hush of our cruiser bike's early morning. From Southwoods Mall in San Pedro Laguna, we mounted our bikes, engines purring quietly beneath the slowly awakening sky. This was not just another ride, it was a purposeful escape. A short but meaningful journey to Caba Garden Cafe at Halo Ridge, nestled within Filipinas Gulf. As we entered the South Luzon Expressway as Lex, we joined a growing number of cruiser bikes of early risers seeking chill ride beyond the city's bustle. The Susana Heights exit came quickly, but instead of diving into Metro Manila's congestion, we took a right turn towards Calix, a route that symbolizes a subtle shift not just in geography, but in the country's growing infrastructure and economic direction. Cruiser riders like us benefit directly from the country's aggressive investment in expressways like Calix and the upcoming expansions to connect southern Tagalog provinces. These roads are not just lifelines for logistics and commerce, they're arteries for tourism, especially for weekenders and motorcyclists looking for short getaways. Easier access means more traffic to small local businesses tucked away from the usual tourist grid. But I must admit that these toll roads are really expensive. Dan Reyna and Magsaysay Road led us into a more relaxed rhythm. The roads were smooth, flanked by both farmlands and gated communities, an illustration of the evolving suburban landscape where rural charm meets real estate development. These areas are experiencing a quiet boom with real estate values climbing and small enterprises cafes plant nurseries. Rest stops thriving many thanks to increased weekend traffic. At the heart of this microeconomy lies our destination, Caba Garden Cafe in Hallow Ridge, a beautifully landscaped cafe nestled inside a golf estate. It is a perfect example of how leisure and lifestyle-oriented businesses are rising in tandem with urban sprawl. Here, the value isn't just in the coffee, but in the experience something cruiser riders like us seeks and are willing to pay for. Best place in San Pedro Laguna. A cup of coffee here might cost more than your roadside Carinderia brew, but it is not just a cup. It's the reward at the end of the ride, a symbol of access, comfort, and community. And every rider that stops in contributes to a local economy increasingly built on lifestyle cruiser bikers, where short rides support long-term sustainability for small businesses. The place can be described as a serene garden cafe tucked into Hallow Ridge Golf Club in Barangay San Antonio, San Pedro, Laguna, just an hour south of Metro Manila. It is celebrated for open-air ambience, manicured lawns, tree-lined view overlooking fairways and breezy, peaceful surroundings perfect for midday or weekend cruiser rides. In here does not just offer serene views, it delivers bold flavors too. One standout on their breakfast menu is the naked pork longaniza, and it's every bit as memorable as the ride getting there.
Welcome to Caba Garden Cafe. Please enjoy your stay. Thank you.
For us, we are having the naked longaniza, a pan-seared to golden perfection, juicy, garlicky, and free from casing. Hence naked, unlike traditional longaniza that can be overly sweet or greasy. Caba's version strikes a beautiful balance. The meat is coarsely ground, with cheese a satisfying bite and richness without being overwhelming. There is a subtle smokiness in the flavor, complemented by mild herbs and a whisper of heat, hinting at a carefully garnered house blend. Paired with garlic rice and a perfectly fried egg, the dish is comfort food with finesse. The vinegar dip adds a sharp contrast that cuts through the savory richness, enhancing every bite. Tea is a breakfast that satisfies not just the stomach, but the soul, especially after an early morning ride. More than just a meal, it's an experience, a reward, and a quiet celebration of local flavor done right. Highly recommended for riders and food lovers alike. As we sipped our coffee, watching the sun peek over the manicured greens of Hallow Ridge, we were reminded that travel is not always about distance. Sometimes it's about depth of experience, of connection, and even of economics. Thank you once more for joining us, and do stay tuned for many more adventures to come. As for us, the road is endless, and so are the stories. Where to next? Ha ha ha. Truly, it's another beautiful day, so let us rejoice and be glad in it. But first, do not forget to like, share and subscribe here in Lobo Viajero YouTube channel, and you shall be so blessed. Remember to always ride safe and ride another day. In other words, do not be a car rider. Lobo Viajero here saying merry meet and merry part.